Alexandra.
Okay. Now, what we've got here, AcuTone, this is like a wristwatch. Let's get a shot of this. Now, I've got a lot of questions here about this myself, and if I'm not asking yours, you call in and let me know. This is actually electrical acupressure.
That's right, Alexandra. Now, I want to begin, actually, by asking you, how would you feel if in 6 months from now you could lose 24 to 30 pounds and keep it off? How would you feel, Alexandra? You'd look great.
Be doing cartwheels. That's
right,
what
you would. Now, I know what you're thinking automatically. This watch is going to help me do it. I've tried everything else, and it's this watch. Well, it may look like a watch, but it's not. This is actually electrical acupressure. It looks like a watch, but it's emitting electrical acupressure through the acupuncture points on your wrist. But unlike acupuncture, there's no needles, there's no costly doctor's visits, and there's no inconvenience, Alexandra.
Right. Now, you know, I was running late today. It's my own fault.
Not a problem.
Well, now I want to tell you what happened this weekend.
Okay.
I was up in the country for a weekend that I was given as a birthday present, my husband and I.
Lovely.
And of course, because I'm dieting, I thought, you know what? I'm going to put this on because I was given it last week to try it. I thought, I'm putting this on. What do I have to lose? Just to see if it works.
Okay.
I had 1 glass of wine instead of half a bottle.
Okay.
I had a salad and ate like a normal person. I did not have dessert.
Wow.
No, I mean, I didn't want it.
Well, basically, the whole philosophy behind this is, now, it's not a quick fix. You're not, as soon as you press the button, you're not going to stop having hunger pains. This is based on ancient Chinese medicine, which has been around for thousands of years, as you may or may not know. Now, it's based, again, on electrical acupressure. When you hit the acupuncture points found on your wrist, what it's going to do, to make it very simple, is create a balance within your digestive system. Now, once you create a balance in your digestive system, you'll no longer want to eat beyond the point of being full, binge eating, or eating because you're stressed. Now, let's face it, Alexandra, food's not the problem.
No, it's my mind that's the problem.
Food, we need to eat, but sometimes your eyes are bigger than your appetite, and you end up eating more than you need to.
All right, Diana, what we've had, all kinds of products on acupressure.
Yes.
Acupressure.
Yes.
Now, I want people to know that this is a different thing altogether. Pick this up and let people see this.
Okay.
This is the diploma from Geneva.
This is electrical acupressure. So unlike acupressure, there's not a constant pressure on your acupuncture points. So there's no pain. You actually don't feel a thing.
Right.
Now,
and you use batteries in this to get a little bit of an electrical charge.
Yeah, you do. This is an award that we won in Geneva for the invention of AcuOne. AcuOne is based on the same technology that's been used in hospitals and clinics now for 30 years. This is based on things that medical doctors have been using. But this is so technologically advanced. We're the first people who were able to make it in a compact form. That's why we made it like a watch.
Right. Who invented AcuOne?
It's actually an amazing story of 2 brothers. One is the president of the European Institute for Homeopathic Medicine, and he also teaches homeopathic medicine in French universities.
Really?
His brother, on the other hand, you're going to love this, Alexandra. He is an engineer in aerospace technology. They managed to take the 2 disciplines together and come up with the electrical acupressure. I want to reiterate the fact that this is the same technology that's been used in hospitals and clinics for 30 years.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. If they invented this in a sardine can at the bottom of the ocean, I couldn't care less, as long as it works.
Well,
and I've had a sample one weekend. Now, I'm not going to tell you that I put it on and bells rang. That's not what happened.
And that's not what's
But I'm
supposed to
thinking of that fine dinner, and I haven't gone out for an exquisite gourmet dinner for a long time now, and I was so looking forward to it. And I thought, I'm just going to wear this just to see. And I had it on from Friday night anyway. I slept with it on, as a matter of fact. You don't have to, I know.
No, you don't have to. Now, the way it works, we're just going to show you
how it works.
You put it on, okay, just like so. If we can just get it close.
Maybe I'll turn my hand this way. Is that better?
You just put it on, and 15 minutes before you eat and a half an hour before you eat, you merely just press the button.
Look.
And that's it. And again, 15 minutes.
Itself off.
It turns itself off. It runs for 2 minutes. Now, do you feel anything, Alexandra?
Not a thing.
No, and you're not supposed to.
Not a thing.
And I want people at home to realize that you're not going to feel anything. So I don't want you to think that it's not working. Now, we actually have testimonials.
This has a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Yes, it does.
No, I mean, you've got to try this. I know where you're at. I'm talking about diets myself. If I say once more in here, somebody's just going to club me just so they don't have to hear it anymore.
Well, I'm sick of the word diets. And I need to tell you, people at home, that We have double-blind medical clinical studies that show that 80% of AcuOne users lost 24 to 30 pounds in 6 months, and they kept it off.
And that's a double-blind study.
That's a double-blind, medically backed clinical study. We also have doctors who are independent of AcuOne who have been giving AcuOne to their patients, and they've noted the results as well. Actually, if I can get your attention and go over these testimonials from some doctors that we have, and you'll see that. You'll see that.
You can't read that. Do you want to walk around beside?
Actually, I'd love to.
Do that. Walk around because you can't see sideways.
You can see here, doctors. So far, 70 patients have worn AcuOne on their wrist. Their ages have varied from 24 to 65 years, and requirements for weight loss varied from 10 to 50 pounds. The results have been, on average, 2 to 4 pounds lost per week until the normal weight of the person was reached. That's Doctor of Chiropractic in England. You have another one, results positive in 82% of cases. The results in the short and long run 6 months to a year have been positive for 82% of cases. That's Dr. Jean-Marie Favre from Paris, France. I mean, we have a slew of them. Good results long term. I've used the AcuOne device on 62 patients, obtained very good results on a long term in 80% of cases of overweight patients. Now, I want you to know this is not a fly-by-the-night company. This product is the hottest thing in Europe right now.
And it is an international patent on it. Nobody else has got it.
We have a worldwide patent. The
14 countries it's in, isn't it?
We're in 14 countries, that's right. The reason why you've never seen electrical acupressure is because we're the only ones who can bring it to you.
Well, you know, the minute you say electrical, I think electrocution.
Well, no,
it's not gonna,
no, that's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
No,
that's a real way to lose weight.
That's right. Actually, you're not going to feel... Alexandra,
you're not around anymore. Calories don't matter.
We have a worldwide patent on this. This is sold in 14 countries. This is in 14 countries. I just want to show you some ads from magazines that we have, just to show you that, hey, we're around. This is not
Well, wait a minute. Now I know how to do this, but I want you to tell people how to do this. Now, so we've done it. It goes for a couple of minutes. It turns itself off. Now, if I'm feeling a little hungry, should I press this and forget about it again? How often do you press it?
You press it a half an hour before each meal, again 15 minutes before each meal, and then again 15 minutes before your snacks. Now, I don't want you to think as soon as you press this, your appetite's going to go away. That's dangerous. We need to eat, okay? What it does is it's a steady process. Once you start to harmonize your digestive system, you'll no longer want to eat for the wrong reasons.
Well, I can't get over that. No, really, I can't get over that I didn't have dessert. Let's just narrow it down to that. Incredible sweet tooth. And I just had enough.
Well, see, and that's
just had enough.
You know, if anything, I've made sense to you so far. I want to tell you that we're sold in 14 countries. Okay, this is the same technology that's been used in hospitals now for 30 years. AcuOne, we're the first ones who can bring it to you like this. You can administer it to yourself. There's a worldwide patent on AcuOne. We have double-blind clinical studies which prove 24 to 30 pounds in 6 months, and 80% of AcuOne users kept it off. We also have doctors' reports which show that it does work.
What is this here? What am I looking at there?
This is of one of the inventors, Dr. Voudin. Okay, this is
diploma.
That's his diploma. He's a medical doctor.
All right.
Okay, this is part of the medical profession.
Well, as I said, I'm going to wear this. I probably may never take it off in the rest of my life. But I can assure you that I am really going to be using this because I was very, very impressed. I mean, I'm the ultimate skeptic.
Well, you know, I mean...
I thought this is just going to be a thing I wear around my wrist.
You know, and be skeptical. Be skeptical. I understand your skepticism, but don't miss out on this North American launch.
Don't.
I mean, if you've tried everything, there's many people out there who have dieted, who have tried this gimmick and that gimmick. The bottom line is they don't work. I mean, aren't you sick of trying it? They don't work.
Sick of it.
We have double-blind clinical studies which prove 80% of AcuOne users lost between 24 and 30 pounds in 6 months. And I want you to know that this test did not stop just 6 months. We monitored those AcuOne users 6 months after. And either A, they kept losing more weight, or B, they kept off at least 24 to 30 pounds for an entire year.
So basically what we're talking about, it gets you on track, but really internally on track.
Yes.
And once you're on track, you're off to the races.
That's
it's
right.
getting on track, as we all know. That's the really tough one.
Now, for those of you who may have just joined us, I want you to know that this is electrical acupressure. It works on the acupuncture points in your wrist. Now, if I can just perhaps get a shot of this, I'm going to show you the acupuncture points. We are targeting these here, which is the P6 and the heart. That may not mean anything to you, and I'm not even going to begin to say that I can explain to you something that's been around for thousands of years and takes doctors years of studying to learn.
We're not
but
getting
suffice
in
it to say that the basis of acupuncture in Chinese medicine is that you have energy that flows throughout your body, both positive and negative. When there's a disruption in the flow of energy, that's when you have an illness or you overeat in this case. What AcuOne's going to do when you press the button and you're emitting electrical acupressure through the acupuncture points, and the points again are the digestive system and the heart, we're going to harmonize and balance out your digestive system. When you create a balance within your digestive system based on Chinese medicine, you will not any longer want to overeat, binge eat, or eat because you're stressed.
Now, I want people to call in, because I want you, the most negative people out there, to take a moment and call in. Because I understand where you're coming from, because I've tried all kinds of things. And it's, you know what, they've actually worked for other people, but they haven't worked for me, and I'm the one I'm concerned about. And I have to take off a few pounds, and it's really now gotten to a point, it's a medical thing. You know, my blood pressure's up, and it's not smart for me to retain the 20 pounds. How did I do it?
And it's difficult to take it off. Now, if there's anyone out there who's a little bit perhaps apprehensive about acupuncture, it's been around for thousands of years. And I want you to know that it's gained such legitimacy worldwide that the World Health Organization, has now put together a list of illnesses and diseases which can be cured with acupuncture. So if they can cure illnesses and diseases, and if it's good for the World Health Organization, I mean, that shows you.
Listen, Diana, my husband had a sore neck. He could not get rid of it. He had it for months. The doctor gave him painkillers and everything. Our doctor sent him for acupuncture treatments, and one weekend it was gone.
Well, yeah.
So I know this works.
I mean, a lot of people have been going for acupuncture or acupressure for pains, but acupuncture and acupressure can do a lot more for you than just pain. In this case, it's going to harmonize your digestive system so that you will no longer want to overeat. When you don't want to overeat, the end result is
you lose
weight loss.
You lose weight.
The best way to say it is you need food. Food is not the problem. You need food to fuel your system, okay? When you ingest food, when you put food into your body, it acts as fuel for your body. If you've eaten too much, your body's going to store the rest of it. If you keep doing that over and over again, you ultimately gain weight. What AcuOne is going to help you do is switch the mode in your body so that you will no longer want to overeat or eat because you're stressed. You know, if anything that I've said so far makes sense to you, order it, okay? And I want you to remember, we're sold in 14 countries worldwide. We've been around for 8 years. We have a worldwide patent. A worldwide patent on AcuOne.
That's not easy to get.
We've won awards for the invention of AcuOne, okay? We have double-blind, medically backed clinical studies which show you can lose between 24 and 30 pounds in 6 months and keep it off.
And this is the kind of studies they do on major drugs.
Well, yeah.
The double-blind
To my knowledge, of all acupressure and acupuncture, we're the only ones with all of what I've mentioned just so far. You know, be a skeptic, be skeptical, but don't miss out on this North American launch, because you know what? It's summer.
I know.
Summer's just around the
corner.
corner.
Me about it.
Now's the time for you to start. I mean, how many times have you dieted? And you know, I commend you if you can stick to a diet. They're difficult. They're regimented. It's very difficult to stick to. If you can stick to that, you can press the button a couple of times.
Listen, I don't care even if you are on a diet program or you're with one of the weight loss classes or whatever you are. You can never have too much help. You can't. You can't have too much support when you try to take pounds off.
Based on ancient Chinese medicine, this is going to create a balance. So you can diet all you want, but it's not going to balance out your digestive system. Now, it's funny you should mention weight loss and what have you. I saw an article, an advertisement actually in the newspaper this past weekend, and it was for some sort of a weight loss drink. I don't know what it was. But ultimately what it said was, you have 12 weeks to buy here of this drink for $119 for 12 weeks only. This has batteries that come with it, and you have anywhere from a year to perhaps 14 months supply of batteries. It's not ingestible. This is not going to eat up your money. I mean, what?
You gotta
One
try it.
time, yeah, and it's going to last you for years.
You have got to try this. It comes with a money-back guarantee. It's something that I stand behind myself, and I wouldn't be saying that. If I hadn't worn it this weekend, I wouldn't be saying that. Now, we've got some testimonials. We've got it on video. We're going to let you see that right now. And just buy it, because I'm telling you, by the time summer comes around, you're going to be looking terrific. And it doesn't fall off you in a sheet, unfortunately. It comes off slowly. So you don't have to worry about your skin all sagging and bagging and things like that. So let's watch this testimonial together, and we'll be right back. Meantime, get on the phone and get this.
Hi, I'm Paulette Walensky, and I live in Atlanta, Georgia. Recently, a friend of mine sent me an AcuOne to try, and I must say it's been very effective. I have an enormous appetite and very strong cravings for sweets, but with AcuOne, it really curbed those cravings. You know, people don't like to diet, but they do like to lose weight. And with AcuOne, it really doesn't have to be so hard anymore. AcuOne is a great little device, and if it can work on someone as undisciplined as me, I think it can work on just about everyone. Thanks, AcuOne.
All right, well, here we are at the Shopping Channel, and we're always out looking for the new, the exotic, the exciting, and the workable, because there's no point sending something out to you if it doesn't work. You know what you'll do? You'll just send it back.
That's right.
And we have a money-back guarantee on this.
That's right. Now, for those of you who are just joining us, I want to start by asking you this question. How would you feel if in 6 months from now you could lose between 24 and 30 pounds and keep it off? How would you feel? You'd look great and feel even better. Okay, that's
ecstatic's the word that comes to mind.
Now, AcuOne is designed to help you do this. Now, I know what you're thinking. This watch, yeah, that's going to be just the thing to help me. This is
it's electrical acupressure. That's very important.
This is a revolutionary device, like Alexandra just said, based on electrical acupressure, which works on the acupuncture points on your wrist, and based on ancient Chinese medicine. Okay. It's going to create a balance in your digestive system. You know what I'm going to do?
What are you going to do?
You have the watch here. What you do is a half an hour before you eat, 15 minutes before you eat, okay? And then again, 15 minutes before each snack. What you do is you merely press that button. And this is emitting electrical acupressure through your wrist.
Now
Alexandra,
turns itself off.
Press yours.
Okay.
Do you feel anything?
Not a thing.
No, now I want to stress that. I want to point that out to you. You're not supposed to feel anything.
But that's why I thought, oh, this won't work, because I didn't feel anything.
You know what, Alexandra? I have something to show that it actually does work. Okay. If I can get a close-up of this.
Let's see this.
Okay. Here's the AcuOne. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to press it. Okay, so you see the red light on, and I'm going to put it on.
Right.
Here. You can see.
Oh, yes.
Whoops.
That's what's doing underneath it when it's on your wrist.
That's right. See?
Yeah.
So I just want you to show that, yeah, there is actually something working in there, okay, even though you don't feel it. Now, some people do feel just a slight tingling sensation. When I press the button, I feel it.
Yeah.
But I just want you to know you're not supposed to press anything. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to mention, Alexandra. If you wear a pacemaker, like many other things, you can't use this. If you're pregnant, well, the objective is to eat for 2, but you'll want this for after you have a baby.
Yeah, don't use it when you're pregnant.
No, you're not.
Now, of course, I put this on today. And I'm going to keep this on now. I take it off at night, put it on in the morning, before breakfast.
That's right.
Give it a little touch.
That's right.
Wash my face, do all that stuff while the coffee's getting ready. Then I have my breakfast. Now, should I wear this all the time? Because, I mean, it's not a picture. But, or should I put it on before meals and off and on? How should I do it?
I don't really have anything that matches my AcuOne.
Right. Well,
I'm not going to dress
Well, I actually do.
I don't have much.
I bought a new gray suit, so I.
And by the way, I mean, you could be hitting this off all day.
Yeah.
So what you do is you put it on, like I said, a half an hour before you eat.
Right.
Press the button.
Yeah.
Press it again 15 minutes before you eat, and then again 15 minutes before snack time. Now, if you're just joining us, I want you to know this is not something that we just pulled out of a hat.
No,
it's wonderful. Sold in 14 countries already.
Look, you get a little sack to carry it around your purse.
Yeah, you do. This is sold in 14 countries.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a worldwide patent on this. This is the same technology that's been used in hospitals and clinics for 30 years now. Okay, we have double-blind, medically backed studies that show 80% of AcuOne users lost between 24 and 30 pounds in 6 months, and they kept it off. We have medical doctors who are independent of AcuOne who gave the stations and noted the results. I mean, this is not something, this is a steady approach.
Really?
Okay? You know diets don't work. You know gimmicks don't work. You've tried it. Summer's just around the corner. If anything that I've said makes sense to you, order it. Because you want to wear your shorts this summer. You want to wear a t-shirt. What about your dessert, Alexandra?
Well, yeah, what about it?
about
I
your
didn't have dessert on Saturday night, and that is, and you know what they had? Meringues, which I adore, with fresh Devon cream on top. And I've already had
Sounds
a lovely
fantastic.
gourmet dinner. My usual thought is, oh, I've gone this far, who cares?
Yeah.
But I didn't. I really just had enough to eat, and I stopped eating.
Because this, just like a car, I mean, when you go to a gas station, you go and you put the car, there's a gauge on your car, so you automatically have to stop pumping. Your body has a gauge as well. You can only use so much fuel at any given time. Anything else you store. Your body has a gauge, but you still can keep feeding it. What AcuOne does, based on Chinese medicine, is it creates a balance in your digestive system. When there's a balance in your digestive system, you no longer want to overeat, you don't want to eat because you're binging, and you don't want to eat because you're stressed. You know, scientists have been doing studies because there's a tremendous amount of people, especially in North America and Europe, who are overweight.
Oh, yes. And it's increasing.
So. And you know, they've done clinical studies just on that alone, and they find that much of the weight gain is due to stress as opposed to anything else.
Well, let me, when you're stressed, eat.
Of course.
I mean, I do that myself.
Of course, and this targets that. Because it targets your liver and your heart, your liver and your heart hold stress.
Okay.
This is going to take that stress away for you.
All right, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
We had acupressure earrings that we sold here, and they worked tremendously. A lot of people had tremendous results with that.
Do you want to know why that
Didn't work for me, but everybody else seemed to get great results.
Because acupuncture, acupressure, it works. The difference with AcuOne, it's based on acupuncture, which has been around for thousands of years. The difference is, unlike acupuncture, there are no needles, which I kind of like. You don't have to go to a doctor to have it administered, okay? Acupressure, there's a constant pressure on your acupuncture points, which can become quite painful.
Excuse me, Mother's Day?
Exactly.
Mother's Day. Let's get with the program here. My daughter, I've got one now, but too bad, otherwise I'd be saying, get me one. There's not a mother in the world that won't love this.
Well, yeah, you know.
And look, it comes with a little bag that you can carry it around with you during the day. And I adore your packaging is incredible. Look at this.
Well, I think the one thing that people are going to appreciate more than anything, Alexandra, I mean, it looks great, the packaging's, but it works.
That's the one.
We have clinical studies which show 80% of AcuOne users lost between 24 and 30 pounds. You don't feel a thing. There's no pressure. There's no needles. This is your personal slimming partner. You can take it with you anywhere you go.
Let me ask you, does it stop the obsessive thinking? Now, you're such a slender person. I don't think you can relate to this.
Well, I used to be 24 pounds heavier.
You were?
Yeah, I was. So I can relate.
Excuse me. She can relate then.
I can relate. I can understand.
Okay.
You know, if
like all you think about is food.
You do.
I've had dinner. Now, what will I have for lunch?
That's right. That's right. And you know, this is once you create a balance within your system, you will not feel the need to overeat, to binge eat, to eat because you're stressed, which, quite frankly, are the reasons why we gain weight. This is not a gimmick. I don't want you to think it's a gimmick because you've tried it all. You know that you've tried everything without medical studies, without a worldwide patent, without being in 14 countries, without being around for 8 years. We have all of those things. Order it.
Okay.
Be a skeptic, but
well, I interviewed the gentleman who came out with the book The Zone. Now, basically, it's all the same thing that we're talking about here. It's getting in the zone where everything is working properly as it should be at the right time, and all the timing is perfect within your body. Now, this diet that he has for the zone, it's very complicated. It works, but it's complicated. But this basically is going to put you into this zone, this area where your body is working in harmony, each piece with the other.
And it's going to do it naturally.
3 minutes, is that all we've got?
Yeah.
I know, and we are busy. We are busy.
It's going to do it for you naturally. I don't want you to think this is a quick fix. You know it doesn't work.
Well,
quick
how long will it take to
don't
see
work.
something?
I say, based on our clinical studies, people saw results within the first month.
Like what's results? A pound or two or what? A pound a week?
No, a little more than that. Our clinical studies, they lost anywhere between 4 and 6 pounds within the first
And they were not on a diet program?
They weren't on a diet. You know diets don't work because what diets do is they'll change your eating habits for the time of your diet.
Yeah.
But then once you get off your diet, what
happens?
happens?
It all back.
You go back, you revert to your old ways. And once you create a balance, you're not going to have to diet because you will not want to overeat. You won't want to binge eat. You won't want to eat because you're stressed. Look, I want you to know, if you're skeptical at all, I understand, because a lot of people, you know, acupuncture, acupressure, what is it?
And I've heard so much
but
about it.
I want you to know, AcuOne, what we have in here is the same technology that's been used in hospitals and clinics for 30 years. This is sold in 14 countries. It's been around already for 8 years. This is our North American launch. This is so technologically advanced. We have a worldwide patent on AcuOne. We've won awards for this invention. Okay, we've won top award in Geneva. We have medically backed double-blind clinical studies which prove 24 to 30 pounds in 6 months, and you can keep it off. We have doctors who are independent of AcuOne who have given this to their patients and have noted the results as well. I don't know myself of anyone else who can stand here and tell you the same.
All right, listen, if I'm hungry and I don't want to eat, if I press this, will my appetite go away?
No, that would be really dangerous.
I'd be doing this all day long.
That's right, you don't want that. You need food.
Right.
Food's not the problem, okay? You need food, you need to fuel your body.
Yes.
This is going to work very steadily to create a balance. Like I said, when you press this button, you may not even feel anything at all.
Yeah.
I mind you felt a little bit of a tingle, and you may as well, but this is so advanced you're not supposed to feel anything. This is gradual, okay? This is steady. Within the first month, you're going to see results. No, like I said, it's not a quick fix. You yourself know it doesn't work.
Well, yeah, the whole thing is you put it on and you don't think about it. You just don't think about it. Now, don't go on a binge. Like, I'm really going to test this. I'm going to eat a box of Twinkies, a big marshmallow cake. I'm really going to give it the work. No, you don't want to do that. You don't. Like I said, I didn't have dessert, and that's got to be a first. Got to be a first. It is a first. I don't ever remember that happening. Now, we've got, of course, a money-back guarantee on this, and you know that we're not going to send you a product that doesn't work, because if we do, you'll just send it back to us.
The AcuOne works on the ancient acupuncture process, sending signals which tell your body that you're full. Therefore, you eat less and you still enjoy the food you love. Call the number on your screen now, and for just 2 easy payments of $49.95, you'll get the AcuOne electronic wristband, this attractive portable carrying case.